Well, that was fast, Mega Team. How did you know about this? That was quick. Howdy. Just some Toho 5.2 MIDI that's been slightly fixed up and playing at the moment. It's not correct, I don't think. But I did a CZ5000 rendition of this. I don't know if I posted it on the Discord server. Anyway, give me a moment. I'm gonna share the link of the stream around. Yeah, this is actual live streaming from an actual old PC. No emulation this whatsoever. So more props to me, I guess. Just give me a moment. I want to share this. Oh, and wow, that's fast. People are hopping right into this stream pretty quick, it seems. Howdy, crash override crashes. I think you can actually do that on a real game console. You have to experiment what will happen if you override exception calls. Give me a sec. I'm gonna share live stream around. Okay, I think that's about it. Alright. Okay, I think it's time to start the stream, I suppose. So yeah, as you can see, this is real, genuine Windows 98 running on a real computer, and I'm playing on a real CRT monitor, same one I use in the 120 hertz videos. This Mitsubishi RDS 171X is the best monitor I have at the moment. I don't think I'll be able to find any 21 inches anymore. I wish my RDF 223H still works. That one was an amazing monitor. It can even do greater than full HD. The highest that it supported was 2048 by 1536, but I usually use it at 1600 by 1200. I'm gonna be playing some, as the title suggests, I'm gonna be playing some Shadow Warrior. I also have Duke Nukem 3D and Terminal Velocity here. I could copy more games from to here from my network, but my file server is down, so I cannot copy any games for a while until I have that fixed. So for the meantime, I'm gonna check some things. For the meantime, I'm just gonna play some Shadow Warrior. I haven't played this game in a while. Alright, so I think it's time to play. Okay, alright. Seems everything is all fine and good by the looks of things. Come in, then doesn't see game running. It's still warming up. The stream just started. Stupid. Never mind. He's a nobody. Just with most internet people. I'm gonna run the game at 640 by 400 mode. CD is kicking in. Okay, I need to put on my earphone.
You're no mess with low end.
How's the volume level? Is it good, or is something a bit too loud? Tell me if the volumes are. I think I should turn down the gameplay volume. Yes, so not turn off, turn down. I don't know if the audio comes out crackly on your end. So apologies. You no mess with the Lo Wang. Lo Wang. Wang Wang. Wang Wang. Okay, I'm gonna play the shareware episode, then I'll go to the full version episode. I'm gonna adjust some volume. Okay. Is that good? Is it better?
Want to some Wang? Zilla sends his regards to Wang.
Oh man, something is overblown. I think it's too hot. The audio coming in is too hot. Let me fix it. I can hear it. It sounds awful. Like there's... There, much better. There, okay. It was like that kind of overblown thing. Or not overblown, overpowering. Okay. I'm playing with WAS controls. Well, that's it for him, I guess.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Alright.
Kawabunga.
Wrong. I'm used to control being duck, but I set it to C. You know what? I think I just changed that. Give me a sec. I just need to change it from control, left control to... no, wrong. I need to change the controls because I'm used to using left control as duck instead of C, which what modern FPS games use. Give me a sec. It shouldn't take too long. Crouch, left control. There we go. Save and launch. There we go. Because I feel like if I went with the current control configuration, I might get screwed over. Also, I need to increase the game gamma. Give me a sec. I think it's... Wait, let me adjust my converter here. Sorry. This thing is there, I think that's better. Very hard to control this because there's no levels of what's the current setting. It doesn't show you the current setting.
I like nuclear weapon.
Man. Oh, there we go, much better. We used to control. I was gonna like double kill him. Apparently, if one of these guys are like standing as they bleed out or something. Why is it a sprite? I want 3D voxel sprites. There we go. Much better. And just saving on some Uzi ammo. The shurikens in this game is actually a pretty good weapon. Actually pretty powerful, I think. There we go. Sometimes there's a dude there and then I throw a gas bomb in there. It would bounce back out. Okay, good. Alright, see you later. Crash override. I guess that's music to Lo Wang, I guess. Oh. How did I get the key? Oh, it was over here, I think. And there's a secret over here. Oh, that's... I don't know. Wonderful, I suppose.
ordinary wing.
The other line that he says when you interact with the mirror is haha, that's me. If I remember. I think, yeah. Put the key there, and when I use a grenade launcher. Oh, when I take care of him with a grenade launcher. Grenade launcher weapons in this game are really satisfying. They feel heavy. The riot gun especially. With the burst mode. Who's gonna go into the secret?
Ancient Chinese secret.
1997, if I remember correctly. It's fairly late for a build engine game, I believe. I think Quake was already released around this time, but this game is better than Quake. Arguably. One of those coolies exploded. They're not even there. It tends to happen in this game. Uh-oh. If you use a sword on the coolie ghost, they die quickly.
Bullseye!
Oh yeah, I'm trying to use C to crouch. And then I thought that there was like a secret. Double kill, there's how you do it. Oh, I should have set the Caltrops back to C. Double kill, and I even got the clip.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Yeah, walk out of the secret. As typical with build games, notice how the look up and down is not real. That's simply because of how build renders. Let's play some of these pachinkos. You can win some rewards on these. There we go. Well, if you have anything to discuss with me, just say it. This is also a discussion stream. You can talk whatever you want. Pretty much anything, more or less. Well, except politics is boring. You're supposed to go there. I remember in some oh, this one also lets you insert keys on any keyhole. I think I should also change the lines. Oh no, it's these guy. This guy shoots fireballs of death at you. I think there's a secret here. Yep, Heat Seeker card. Oh, there's that turret. How did you survive? There we go. Oh, why that? I want the tanks! Ouch. Forget the door there would explode. You know, it explodes too. Yep. Push the button and end the level. There we go. I'm not sure. I don't really play. No, I don't really pay too much attention with the game's release dates very much. I'm gonna go save. I do play some modern games. I've played through A Hat in Time, and I played through Galgun 2, Quake Champions, Doom 2016. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to change the controller settings. I'm gonna set Caltrops back to C. And I'm also gonna go to the back of my computer. Oh no, I'll control Caltrops, set it to C. Save. I'm gonna go to the back and change to a different line output that's less hot. Okay, that's line level, not speaker level. Or I think it's speaker level, and that means I should also ramp up volume.
You're no mess with Lo Wang.
Oh, interesting. I also think it's because Shadow Warrior had boxes. Wait, my left channel went away. Oh. I don't have left channel anymore. Okay, there we go. Okay, how's the audio? Is it... Oh wait, I should also increase on Windows. Hmm? I thought the reason Blood had MIDI versions of the music is for folks who don't have CD audio playback capability. Tell me if there's something wrong with the audio or if the audio is not loud enough. Seems the overpowering is just the game, really. When I change back to line level, to speaker level. This is interesting. The speaker level cannot be adjusted. Let's change jacks. Okay. Back to the game. No more faffing about this time. No, he fell for it. Come on here, stupid. Come here, you stupid. Over here, stupid. Come here. Come on. Go to my caltrops. They're yummy. He got it. And he died. It's random. Sometimes they spawn a coolie ghost. Other times they don't. Looking up and down is weird, but it's not very important because the game automatically aims up and down. Could be useful for later. What kind of construction site needs a cannon though? And then spawn. Time for some Uzi. Uzi? Uzi? It's a proper pronunciation. Double kill. Ah, not too late. Another yellow key. I thought that's a heat seeker card. Oh no! I used up the shadow. Oh. The smoke bomb. It basically makes you invisible. It's not the right moment to use it. Or I guess it is. Ouch! Forgot there's coolies. Why did I use a grenade launcher? Oh no, I don't have ammo. Yeah, let's shoot a ghost with a rocket. That'll work. Also, if you punch a wall, you hurt yourself. Where are they? Oh, there they are. I need to turn on the generators. Oh, this is that dude. I hate that guy. shoots fireballs that almost instantly kill you or cause severe damage. Fireballs being the ones that... Oh, he's committing suicide, huh? But I killed him before he does... before he did. No, you don't. There we go. Did the sword sprite just break off? Okay, continue. I'll use a rocket launcher. Oh! Thanks, door! Oh well. Try to do this run better this time. Come on. Come here. Come here, stupid. Come here, you. He got it. Killed by spikes. Okay. No. And there was a midget. Oh! Random coolie out in the open. I did not expect that. Another coolie out in the open. Here, have some caltrops.
I like sword. That's a personal weapon.
I kind of like this. I think this game is sort of takes place in the future. I like this kind of future where people are still using CRT monitors and PCs are still beige boxes. Prefer beige over the shiny piano black we have these days. And that's just me. I think Q is Shadow Bomb, yep. No. By the way, have you guys ever heard of the Shadow Warrior or even seen the Shadow Warrior prototype? That one's quite different to the original. Even had level ideas that never showed up in the final game. Well, that took care of everything, I guess. Their melee weapons in this game aren't that bad, actually. Sword can one-hit kill some enemies. No. The red shorts occasionally, and I got blasted by a rocket. Sometimes this happens to me. Sometimes you end up spinning around in circles when you die. I need to load my save. I've died second time there. I'm gonna save there next time. Yeah, this game is good. I'm not sure about the reboots though that came out in 2013 and 2016. Oh man, the heat of my Westmere EP workstation is getting to me. It's quite hot on my left side already. But hey, it's handling the stream with ease. Way better than that. I feel like it's too bright. Yeah, I'll adjust after. Double kill! Okay, I think this is a good spot to adjust the brightness. Oh no, wrong option. I think the saturation is set too high. It's really annoying that this device doesn't really have an option to reset everything to default. This is a This is just some generic VGA to composite S video adapter, so you can record old PC gameplay. That color is wrong. Yeah, a moment. This would have been speedier if I can. I think it's the hue setting. I think that's about right to what I'm seeing. Okay. Alright, I'm supposed to be getting. Yeah, it's over here.
Ancient Chinese secret.
I don't know if I can even reset the settings to default. It seems to save them. It seems over bright. Sorry for the fiddling, I just don't like the way how the video looks. Okay, that seems good. Right, save here. I could record PC gameplay better if I have the right hardware. a scaler and at least a StarTech. I prefer. I might get the PX HD Cap 60 soon. I don't know if it'll work in Linux. I have a feeling there's no driver for it on Linux. Or they'd have, but it would be crippled or doesn't support all the features of the card, like what I'm getting with my M791. The kernel detects it and loads up the appropriate kernel module, but it doesn't spawn a video device. So it's strange. I think the red is a bit too much. Really hard to tell if I'm making a difference in the hue setting. It doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know. I think it's also in the capture hardware. There we go. Ah, so that's where most of the overbright come from. It was tuned for Super Nintendo. Okay, there we go. Black levels are much better now. Oh no, those are the fireballs I've been talking about. Those can be lethal. Next time I'll just do pre-tuning before I start the stream. The red short shoot rockets. Double kill. And I got missiles too. Repair kit to repair the oh, there's more. Yeah, that's to repair the forklift with a cannon. Even forklifts have cannons in this place. Good point. Oh god. It also hurts the enemies. Double kill. He died over caltrops. And there's this moron. Yay, grenade shells. I've been looking for those. And I'm also playing with an actual ball mice that not an optical mouse, like an actual ball. I'll show you the ball. Yeah, actual ball mouse. I don't know what brand this is. I think it could be Logitech. It's a 2-button mouse, but it seems to be built quite well. It doesn't feel cheap. No wonder why it still works pretty well. And I think I'll do that secret after defeating the hordes later, because it would kill this vehicle. Or it might kill it, so... And this is generator. Fire the... Uh-oh, not that mode. I wonder how Pregnant Yak moves. Oh, wait, I first have to turn on the motor. I think that's the motor. Then floppy drive noises. Yep, that is clearly floppy drive noises. Particularly noisy one. These dudes. This one also crushes items, so it's not exactly most ideal. I think I better use that now. I think I can ram this. Sometimes the vehicle would get killed by the explosions and you need another repair kit. But the level only has one repair kit. Maybe in multiplayer it would respawn. There's a nuke up there, but I already have a nuke. Yep. Oh no, there's more dudes there. Nah, I better get... Nah. Oh. There's more dudes. Oh. Should have known that.
Better than acupuncture.
Should have known that the coolies would explode that way too. They're up by a door. Just looking for some ammo in case I have to deal with more dudes later. Well, since power is restored, we can forge. This is a forgery. We got ourselves a machine gun that somehow has ammo in it already. Save. Just in case I get blown up again. Alright. Things just look a little too blue. I think that's what the hue setting does. Oh, adjust again. There we go. Okay. No, it looks greenish. Sorry. It's the problem with this device. It doesn't have it doesn't tell you what's... That's about right. It doesn't have meters that tells you the current setting. Very inaccurate. But overall, this is a pretty good device for converting VGA to S-video. Yeah, I get the master key. I'm supposed to go this way. Okay, open, and we find my favorite enemy in this game, the Rippers! RR! There we go! Burst mode is satisfying on those guys. RR! Are there more? Because I want more Rippers to kill. They're more fun to kill with gas bombs too, because they go R R R R R R R R indefinitely. Why not we torture this guy? Can it open doors? Open, throw, close. No, no! Ah. That's what you get for disobeying. Well, it'll take a while for that gas bomb to deplete. Okay. Then you have to flip a switch. Oh no, you push a button here. This one, I think. That is the power of build for you. I think how this is done is through a bunch of sector effects. This game has a very powerful sector system. Uh-oh. Why did I do that? Oh yeah. It's very flexible, I imagine, but it's very complicated at the same time. And I went out of level just before I drowned. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. I think there's a secret up here. And I could just reach it through another path.
Stink like dead baboon in here.
I'm out of riot gun. Push that. Sticky bombs. I don't really use the sticky bombs very often. You could blow that up.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Hello. Some of these anime girls.
You jerk.
I don't need that. Night vision goggles. If I remember correctly, some of the poster artwork in some levels show Dr. Blackjack from that anime. You're supposed to go this way.
I like sword. That's a personal weapon.
Uh-oh. This guy. Very swift and shoots fireballs that are lethal in some cases.
Talk or not, making no difference. Bone, baby, bone, frames a get the higher.
Yay! And he gives us the key, despite being completely burned.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Oh, more dudes. That's what you get for hiding behind some dynamite, some gunpowder. You get blown up. some of these fish. I don't know if they register as a kill. Double kill. Get wanker. There we go. That took care of him. That noise is traps. Uh-oh. Yep, that's trap. You can just jump over it. And this silver key. This key goes here. I imagine these minions of Zilla are not exactly the brightest folks in around because they're hiding behind gunpowder barrels and they explode when you shoot them. Yeah, they're not particularly bright around around these parts, I guess. Oh, there's another enemy girl. Remember, there's like.
Whoops, low aim drops off. You bend over, get it.
Uh-oh, ouch. I think those are just generic sound effects. You jerk, piss off. Now we have more dudes spawn in. Double kill. Uh-oh. Sometimes it will also shoot homing missiles at you. Or heat seeker missiles is what this game calls. I don't think heat seekers would work on humans. They don't emit enough heat, I believe. Here you got the silver key. Well, if you have anything to say about my works, just feel free to ask. I accept questions. Oh, Ripper man. Ripper guy. Oh, there's loads of Rippers here. Oh, I have another gas bomb. Why don't we gas this guy? That's what I'm talking about. Dance to the beat of a Ripper screaming in agony. Yeah, it died. Oh. Let me adjust. One last time. This time the brightness. Turn down the contrast. Oh, there's the silver door here already. If we ring that, it will stop firing at us. Oh, burst. Now what? This guy is weird. This thing is weird. It's supposed to be an amoeba, a giant one. I don't think it really follows you. Oh wow, it's powerful. You only see that once, by the way. I can look for healing items. Great, and I don't think I saved. Yep. Oh well, just try again, I guess. It gives me an opportunity to try better this time, I guess. Push that button. Fire a rocket at this.
Ancient Chinese secret.
I don't think YouTube would detect that. Resolution is too low. Ouch. Uh-oh, Ghoulie. I caught up an invisible minion. I forgot what their names in the game are. Burn, baby, burn.
Cowabunga.
I also missed that riot gun. Oh. Ah, great.
I like sword. Just a personal weapon. Stink like that. Ancient Chinese secret.
I'm not gonna bother interacting because it's gonna kill you. Hurt you, I mean.
You go boo boo. I leave room.
If they see you, they'll shoot you. I think. Once that message is finished. Oh man, all my health's gone. Oh, I'm not doing so well. Yeah, maybe just take time to adjust the hue. It's a good spot to test the hue. Really hard, annoying to adjust this converter. I don't think there's a way to reset it. Or maybe there is by a switch. In a moment. There are two dip switches on the side of this thing. Oh, give me a second. I'm gonna fix this collar problem. Everything looks too green. There's the collar vibrancy. Excuse me. Okay, I think that's about right. Alright. It's already open. Seems not that many interesting folks today, I guess, unlike last stream. There was quite a lot of activity going on.
Ancient Chinese secret.
You know, you get here's night vision, which highlights enemies in the dark. I don't know why there's always a greenish tinge going on. Give me one more sec, it's bothering me a little. Uh-oh. There's a problem with the VGA cable. Okay, I think that's about right. Still that greenish tinge. Oh, well, never mind. Oh, coolly by my side. These are basically your creepers in this game. Oh no, it's that guy. Gas bomb.
Talk or not, make no difference. Born, baby, born, frames a guitar higher.
The heck? Game crashed. Oh, I better restart, I suppose. You'll never know, something horrible might happen later. Also, that text down below is the specs of the computer I'm using. And I hope my mic levels seem perfect. Slow RAM test just in case the SD-RAM decides to commit suicide, which they tend to do sometimes. I've had a 256 meg stick die on me. Well, I got C++ working in my SDK, and it's not an engine. It's not a PS1 engine. I haven't worked on Scarlet engine for a while, but when I resume work on it, I'll port it to PS Noob SDK. Basically, I got C++ support working. No standard C++ stuff, only just classes, things like that, support things like that. I also got some prototype CD-ROM stuff working as well. So there's not a possibility that I can integrate. I can make the CD-ROM library for my SDK. It's CD-ROM stuff is somewhat long awaited, I imagine. But not. It feels a bit odd making an that I managed. I don't know. It's just odd when I can actually do things that I could do with the official SDK, with my open source SDK. Like, I can actually do some pretty advanced 3D with it if I want to, as shown in Noob Demo, and then one of the more recent 3D demos I made, 3D examples I made for my SDK.
You no mess with Lo Wang.
Great. Well, that's a good start.
Stink like dead baboon in here.
Yeah, there's no point going up there by now, since I don't need night vision goggles. I hear a trap.
I like sword. It's a personal weapon.
Sound cut off a bit. I'm just making sure that the OBS did not crash.
Talk or not, making no difference. Born, baby, born. Frames will keep the higher.
Wanna know what computer I'm using to stream this? I'm using a workstation with dual Intel Xeon X5650s, 12 cores, 24 threads. This thing's pretty hot. Oh, and the audio is getting a bit laggy. This Linux sound system. I'm using a software monitor to hear. Oh no! Oh, it went under the water. Take care of the ponds up there. I had to kill the bunnies. Oh, trap. shoot the barrel. The auto aim can get in the way sometimes. And there I go. Yeah, I'm pretty much PS1 almost pretty much sleep in assembly when I do PS1 programming. I think there's too much of that saturation. I'm trying to adjust it so it'll you'll eventually get there. Why don't you take a look at my PS1 programming tutorial series on my website at lameguy64.tk. It teaches you the basics of how to do graphics with the GPU. That should help you get you started. One really walked out. I don't know of any good tutorials that I'm aware of other than the one I'm working on. I plan to cover everything there. The SDK caters to both PsyQ and PS Noob SDK users. Oh, the gas grenade fell. Oh, I think I still have a gas. Yes.
Talk or not, making no difference. Born, baby, born, frames a guitar higher.
And that's not my responsibility. Someone else can take care of that. Uh-oh. Bun got killed. Oh well. How did I get the key? For whatever reason, I did not. So I want to get that riot gun. I think there's a secret up here. Yep. Not sure what that does yet. And particularly bright here because they're hiding behind. They're using barrels of gunpowder as cover. Yeah, I'm gonna secure this perimeter by hiding behind these barrels of explosive gunpowder. Shotgun is not very effective at long distances. Yeah, there's no keyhole here. It should be enough to open these doors. Take care of this one with a gas bomb. Yay! Why did I go here when it's danger? But I didn't get hit. I'm gonna go get some health and another gas bomb. I have a feeling the CD has stopped playing. Or maybe the music is just... Wait, save here. Because I got screwed by this amoeba creature. This is the only time I see this. And I like how I can go third person here. Yeah, that one gives you good lot of damage. Stay away from that guy. I'm trying to remember a secret here. There it is. Another nuke. But I already have a nuke.
Better than acupuncture.
I prefer the original, the shareware version of the music in this level. The music in the shareware is different from the registered. The CD, some tracks are missing, like I think 240 mm, and I forget the name of the track of this for this MIDI for this level in the shareware version. A leap of faith. And there's another nuke. Well, not for the hell of it, I fire a nuke here.
Stand by. 3, 2, 1. All systems ready.
Uh-oh. Well, it kills pretty much anything in this sector. I don't need to go there.
Ancient Chinese secret. Welcome to real life, Mr. Chen.
Chan, he slipped in the shower.
Banzai!
I'm not sure what that's referring to. The portals. These are like video screens. They're not real portals. Uh-oh. No, not really. I think I remember there's more here. I'll just go to where I should go to the hard way. That other dude get killed by lava. Save, just in case I get pummeled. I don't know, the colors seem different compared to on my monitor here. Maybe it's just the nature of VGA to RGB conversion, or I don't know. I'll have to tune this for next stream. Tune it properly. Oh man, these boulders, lava boulders, are pretty deadly. Told you they're lethal. I'm prepared with. I need to clear those buzzards. I don't think these things should make a sound effect when they die. Missed. Oh. I should take care of most of them.
Must I leave? What have they done?
That's pretty bad looking anime eyes.
I dare.
It looks like something you'd see when some Western guy tries to draw anime, or when Westerns try to make anime. Now this is real portals. And also notice the frame rate tank too. Coolie. More rockets. Oh. Good thing I didn't take too much damage from the lava. Floating. Full of this stuff. Oh. It doesn't have that wavy thing that High Treason had in this whole Let's Play recording of this game. Oh, hello. Uh oh. just save in case I fail. You're supposed to blow that up, but it hurts. I'm sure there's like a wall there.
Ancient Chinese secret.
It would open. Oh, it's this puzzle. Hey, build engine puzzles. There we go. I think the weird colors is mostly down to RGB, sRGB, and TV RGB working differently. I'm sort of kind of very familiar with the Doom build type games, but as far as Doom games made with the Doom engine, I only know about Heretic, Doom 2 Heretic build engine. I know Duke Nukem 3D, Shadow Warrior, and Blood. I don't really know much about the more obscure ones. You gotta fix the colors somehow again. As far as source ports of Shadow Warrior, there's only JFSW. It's a port by Jonathan Fowler, but it's old. It doesn't really work very well. There are two ports, JF Shadow Warrior and Shadow Warrior Pro ASM. But, neither of them had been updated for a very long time, and they have a bunch of weird quirks trying to run them on a modern system. I have thought about improving JF Shadow Warrior, but project didn't go to fruition. I'll give you a gift. I actually made some kind of ringtone that has sounds of Luoyang shooting a Ripper out. I was planning to use it as my ringtone for the alarm. But, I think my parents would see me weird or something. I know I don't mind. Yeah, this place looks appropriately green, so that's fine. I love killing those things. They're just really annoying enemies. Yeah, it sucks that there's not really a equivalent of EDUC 32 for of Shadowwire. I think either SWP or JF Shadowwire would still work in Windows 10, but they have quirks. Like I said, I don't know. I don't remember exactly what the quirks were, but there are definitely quirks that would hinder your enjoyment of the game. Oh, look at that. The power of build engine. Room over room. Too late. Another source port of Quake. Oh, great. There's some shot shells. Ah. I pressed that already. That didn't work. It went down quicker. Yeah, it opens up a puzzle. Just comparing Gamma. I think it really is just the difference between how colors work for NTSC and SVGA. No, not SVGA, VGA. Because the thing about NTSC colors is that the ramp is steep. It's not as linear as RGB on VGA. Yeah, it's different. I really should just stop mining. I wish this converter has a reset option, because it doesn't show you the current settings. So it's hard to tell how much you've adjusted when it doesn't show you. Brilliant design right there. And it apparently saves the setting. Or it keeps the setting for a while, and then it'll eventually... When I solve this problem with that. Oh, you're still too strong? No, that one got hit hard. Oh, another Ripper. Come here, you bastard. I think this is the place that has that bunny breeding ground. I think you could blow that up. Yep.
Ancient Chinese secret.
There's one of these. Remember when Build and Doom Engine maps often have these areas where you can just... It's a camper spot, essentially. Bit creepy. Bun get killed by caltrops. Oh, more coolies. I'm gonna be taking a break from working on PS Noob SDK for a while. I'm gonna focus on other things, like making a new version of Lightload that has faster transfer rates, because apparently folks can do I think it was, I forget the exact baud rate, but they can achieve like 34 kilobytes per second instead of 11.5, which was the highest you can do with standard serial. I plan to resume making videos starting from now. I'm gonna work on a video I want to do.
I like big weapons.
A bit odd, but okay. I don't get these houses that don't even have a door. If they're just set pieces. not the rockets. Running low on ammo. Sometimes with build games, if you walk into a wedge, a sector that has a spot that looks like a wedge, you get crushed. At least in blood. Some maps had those, and then they can kill you. Just more ammo. Wait, I'm gonna check on something. I'll be back. I'll answer your question when I come back. Just give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. PSX serial. I don't know. That thing seems pretty. I think it's a pretty dodgy loader compared to mine. I use light load. That's my own loader. And recently, in version 1.2, I ported it to PS Noob SDK. So it's a 100% free loader now. That one's very reliable because it also checks. It also has a CRC32 check, and it allows you to upload binary files to set addresses, which can be handy for prototyping. And it also what's that? It's also very small. The PS Noob SDK version only takes up around 20 kilobytes of upper memory, so you can load very large PSEXEs to the console. 20 kilobytes at the upper area, so you have plenty of space for big executables. I think it can load up to around 19,000, almost 2 megabytes size PSEXEs. But I plan to implement high-speed modes that use 2304 400 baud or times 3 of 115-200 for more transfer speeds. The problems I have with using the parallel port interface for communications on the Explorer FX is the biggest problem I have with it is this bit banging not madness, and it tends to deadlock in my experience. It's not reliable. Plus, it's annoying to program on the PS1 side. And I use my Explorer FX solely to just boot my light load loader immediately on startup. So my Explorer FX still has some use. And then the 128 kilobytes of SRAM on that, I plan to implement support for that on light load to use as memory for testing ROM programs without having to rewrite the ROM. The EEPROM of the cartridge. So yeah, those are my plans. And then they have CRC32 checksums to ensure that there are no bugs introduced by. And let me guess, I did not save very. Yup, great. Well, I guess it's my fault for not saving often. Sorry for having you sit through this again. Well, I guess you can chat with me while I'm doing this level over again. Which is the point of streaming, really. Basically watch me play and suck at a game. And talk about stuff. I don't see the point of streamers who don't read chat, really. Those are hollow. I plan to make like my own equivalent of Kitela that focuses primarily on development. That will also feature a debug monitor built in, and then it would patch some custom BIOS, custom functions at the D vector. You can do that. There's space to add more BIOS jump tables. I don't know. There's more. There's actually some space to put some jump tables, more jump tables to the kernel, which would be useful for like expansion ROMs that add new functionality. It should work. I'd like to see how it will work on a SCPH 1000. I've not tested it on that. I only have a 7000 series and a 100. There's two versions of it: an ISO bootable version and a ROM version. The ROM version is also very tiny. Come here, you. I always like making that sound when I want to describe Ripper death sound.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Let's just save here in case I get screwed over again. Yeah, if you wanna know, I don't know. How do I put this? Yeah, the size difference between Lightload when it used to be made with PsyQ and the PS Noob SDK version. The PsyQ version is, I think, around 30 kilobytes, 36 kilobytes. And the Lightload version is just 18. Because my functions are a lot more efficient. Because Sony's libraries are mostly comprised of compiler generated code. So like it was slapped together very quickly. And I imagine it must be a pain to debug that. Oh man, the Rippers rip your heart out. You don't call them Rippers for nothing. I forgot about that. Come on, screw you.
Oh, look, you're coming apart.
Oh, I'm riding a invisible coolie ghost. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna blade them. Save some ammo. You cannot kill them with a sword. That's weird. Also, when you're using dual Uzis, you consume twice the amount of ammo, obviously. I just bullied these ghosts. Where are you? There we go.
You're coming apart.
Missiles. Oh, I have loads of missiles. When did I start using those? An actual automap. You don't see this in modern games anymore. Well, except ones that are adventure oriented. It's supposed to go this way. To me, I'm starting to move to PS Noob SDK, which, as far as 100% free and open source SDKs go for, it's the absolute best. It simply is. But Psycho still has the most support of the console. How did you survive that blast? But if you want to be 100% legal, or what they call it, you have to use PS Noob SDK. They can do quite a lot with PS Noob SDK already with ease. It just lacks CD functionality and most SPU stuff as well. But those will be implemented soon. Dragon Windbane. I did not notice that before. Private Farm. Let's see what happens. We release a male and we release a female. You can interact with the bunnies. I remember you could interact with the bunnies. And if you let them reproduce, it can cause a sprite overflow and crash the game. I don't have enough ammo for this. There's this rock breaking sound effect that I find quite satisfying. That one, I like that sound effect. Uh-oh. Oh, that one's deadly. Uh-oh. No, why am I sucking? I'm supposed to use rockets. I have lots of those things. Shadow wanker? Ah, that's what I'm gonna call them, shadow wankers. They are annoying. Yeah, they're very bad men. I just like that sound effect. I think that opens up the bathhouse. Yep. Save. Well, I have a Westmere next workstation next to me that's dumping a bit of heat. It's pretty hot, this thing. I just blade them. Also get to save some ammo.
There can be only one. There can be only one.
By the way, did you know that in Blood, enemies have a nasty habit of going around in circles like a moron? Yeah, they tend to do that. Even bosses tend to go around in circles. Even Cerberus. Oh wait, I know what this is. I'm gonna use my rocket launcher. Yeah, they blasted a tank. I'm gonna fix that tank and use it.
Banzai!
Oh my gosh, the heat output of this thing.
Call me Mr. Fix-It.
Blast you. Blast you. Blast you. Blast you. There's some goodies. And there's more baddies. Blast you. Blast you. Blast you. Blast you. Oh, there's more dudes there. Blast you. He got killed by fire. But for some reason they went up in the air. There's another wanker. Blast this door down. Oh, that door wall. Blast you, blast you, blast you.
You are tiny grasshopper.
Oh no, damn you coolies, I hate you. Bloodstain suspended in midair.
Cowabunga.
I remember there's like a weird rabbit you can find. I don't know, I forgot where to get. Maybe I'll figure it out. A very rabid rabbit. Open the door.
Yak. You look like a stupid.
I always like that line. Oh, rippers. You can fire projectiles through portals. Sometimes they bug out though. Like that. Again, ouch. Ouch. Oh. Why do we fire nuke? We don't really use the nuke very often here. I hope it doesn't explode in the portal or I'll be doomed. Yep, it exploded in the portal. It exploded again in my face. The hell? Never mind, just... I really want to shoot these with a nuke. And I get buzzard. Don't do a Tarzan on me, you stupid animals. Ooh, missed. Yeah, it wouldn't cool. Oh god. Big Ripper. There's a big boy here. I gotta stay far from these grenade shells because they have a very big pain radius. I'll just use Rocco. Oh, Ripper Heart. That's a cool weapon. Yes. Oh man, you leap, you stupid too. Good thing it did not explode in my face on the tree. I think this is where you go to that bunny.
Better than
Oh
acupuncture.
great.
Ancient Chinese secret.
I want to try the sticky bomb. Stand still, you stupid.
Oh, sticky bomb like you.
There we go. This is where you go to that. There it is. Weird mushrooms.
That's no ordinary rabbit.
And then there's that thing from... Is that glass? I know, that golden cup that grants you like superpowers of some sort. Uh-oh. I think that's a reference to... Yeah, it's that... I don't know. I don't remember the movie that has that. Or has something like that. Now, how do I get up there? No, over here. Granoid!
Biding the times here.
Save. Yay, a magic carpet ride. Okay, board the thing. I wonder if
Who flying this
grenade
big
launchers that launch grenades that bounce around would offer any tactical advantage in real combat. There's no way to cover myself, so I'll just deal with the blows. I can go down here. Uh-oh. Weird moving walls. Oh, Coolie. Hello, Coolie. Ouch, Coolie. Stop, Coolie. Oh, that can kill you. Oh, we have big boys here. I'd engage the Ripper Heart before I get nobbled. There, help me. Ouch. And I get more Ripper Hearts, so I can do it more. Yay, remote control pillars. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. That should be enough. Mm, 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 mm. The iMode device. Oh yeah, that's the dongle that lets you connect a mobile phone to the PS1 for internet. For, in iMode enabled games. I think I could reach this. Let me see. I'm having to. Oh, assembler threads is gone now, right? Because the wanker who run it decides to just let it die. Even though he's taking in donations. What an absolute ponce. I don't know, this crap. That's what I call a community move. Community, not com. Or just a penis head. A living, walking penis. Disguised as a human being. Oh no, another big boy. Oh, I think this is the boss battle. Oh, great. I don't think it uses TCP stack. I think it's like it's more or less a serial connection. I think it really is just a serial connection. There are two versions of the iMode device. One that goes to the serial I/O port, and the other, which is designed to support, likely designed to for the PS1 consoles that lack a serial port. One that other version goes to the controller ports. Not really needed to. I don't think an iMode dongle is really needed anyway, since you can just use a Raspberry Pi to provide some TCP/IP connectivity, like what I did one of my experiments. I'll just let Loan die. Let's see if I'll work on implementing PSX Net again. I'm gonna add that to MCOMS, which is the comms utility I made for Lightload, but it also offers other features like serial file serving. Oh.
Better than acupuncture. Oh, like I scared a little snake.
I fired a nuke.
Stand by. 3, 2, 1. All systems ready.
Dude.
Warning.
Oh, I missed. I just tried to lure him into that stink cloud. always thought the Granoid launcher is more powerful. The reason why I'm calling it Granoid is... he buggered off.
Finish fight, ogre skelly, snake shitfish.
He buggered off. Yeah, what a wanker. I think a bunch of folks have managed to archive it.
That's a personal weapon.
I'm not gonna save there yet. I'll try to play some registered episode.
Row your boat gently down to the stream. Oh, I think my dinghy hanging out.
And if I remember correctly, he stopped approving new users. Well, I guess that's also an example of nothing on the internet lasts. Well, nothing on the internet really lasts forever. Domains will expire, server pages go down as soon as its owner disappears or disappears, whether it be death or just retiring from the scene. Things like that. Great, I need to clear this area with grenades before I get crushed. Whee! Boom!
These are for real. Be proud, Mr. Wu.
Hey, more grenades. Yeah, let's shoot down these morons in the bath. Sometimes they would fire a rocket at you, and by that point you're screwed. That's how you do it.
Oh, look, you're coming apart. Banzai! Time to get elation.
Yes, railgun. Ouch. Uh-oh. Maybe I'll just get that after I deal with these morons. Oh no! You want to blow up the guru because they may drop a guru head.
get an acupuncture. Holy shit!
I almost forgot about that secret area. I hate that crap.
Dying type here.
Oh, baby gurus. How adorable. I should have blown them up. And there's a bunch of those medkits here somewhere. I'll treat them with a gas can. Well, the H2000, it's, well, it has its advantages. Like, you have access to a fully fledged debugger, and it's pretty powerful when I use it. You can step through your source line by line. You can watch variables, locals, globals, whatnot, browse memory, browse disassembly, and upload times are very fast. You also have PC file access, which is also pretty fast. The data transfers. I plan to make a kernel driver for Linux so I could like control it myself, to be used with PS Noob SDK. But there's some stuff there. There we go. Yay, another gas bomb. I can gas more rippers. Gas him. Gas the rippers. Gas him Hitler style. More baby gurus. There we go. We get Guardian Head.
The Chinese secret.
Let me. That's gonna be death. Oh. Hey, it's time. Oh, let me guess. I want to hear that. I love that sound. You have to push this button. And this one will open.
Ancient Chinese secret. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Floor mirrors. That's build. Yeah, you do it is like this.
Ah, I see now. Rather kick ass than solve puzzle. Better than acupuncture.
I know what this will be. Yeah, kernel drivers. Kernel module. I mean, kernel module is essentially a driver. And Linux land. Yeah, I sort of plan to write one so I could like control the DTLH 2000 under Linux. Ouch. Oh, here's Mr. Snake. And to eat, take.
Slither away a second time.
Oh, I need to use a nuke.
Stand by.
Uh oh.
3, 2, 1. All systems ready. Warning.
There's another nuke here.
Nuclear weapon.
Stand by. 3, 2, 1. All systems ready.
It is good day to die.
I wonder if they're affected by the stink. Need to wait for it to get rid of all of its. No! Is that be done for? Oh great. I'm not playing so well. Ouch. Oh, ah.
Stand by. 3,
Do not
2,
slither away a
1.
second time.
All systems ready. Warning.
It is good day to die.
Uh-oh. That thing's... Oh. Fire another nuke.
3, 2, 1. All systems ready. Warning.
Ouch.
Better than acupuncture.
When I try out light load, chances are it's a lot more reliable. Light load is very reliable. 100% of the time it loads successfully. Or 99.9%. It simply works, my loader.
Stand by. 3,
PSX Serial seems to be a hack job that uses libgs. Oh, great.
stand by. 3, 2, 1.
Serial upload is very reliable. It's how you handle it that affects its reliability overall.
Warning.
There's another. There are 3 nukes. Why am I sucking today? Oh, great. I recommend you try out light load, see if it's better, works better for you.
2, 1. All systems ready.
You not slither away a second time.
Warning.
Big weapons.
Stand by. 3, 2, 1. All systems ready.
And some radiation poisoning. Well, it doesn't have CRC32 checksum, so there's a possibility that what it received is corrupt.
Stand by.
Not slither away a
3,
second time.
2, 1. All
Big weapons.
ready. Warning.
Give me a sec. Muting like a wanker, that is me. No, it just rolled one of its skull friends.
Stand by.
Fire another nuke.
3, 2, 1. All systems ready.
Here, have a fresh nuke. One more hit. Get this warhead, why not? There we go. There we go. Alright. I just beat the first level, the boss from the shareware. Oh, great. Alright. Now I just have to save. And I guess that's enough Shadow Warrior for now. I've already streamed 2 hours and 30 minutes. I think it's a good run. I used to be able to do the beat the snake boss no problem before. Maybe I just need a bit of practice. I haven't played a game in a while. Oh yeah. I've been that line of text down below, right below this video here. Those are the specs of the computer I use for this live stream to run the game. I'm using a separate computer for streaming. I'm using an HP Z600 workstation with dual Intel Xeon X5650s right next to me over here. It pumps a lot of heat. This thing is quite hot. So while I was playing, there's like wafts of hot air blowing to my arm. The most powerful computer I have in possession. It beats even an i7-4790 in parallel threads that utilize all, parallel tasks that utilizes all 24 threads. And you can get these things for quite cheap. This HP Z600s can be had for just $100. So yeah, these machines are great value. You have a powerhouse for cheap. They're not very good at gaming because they're not the single core performance isn't as good as the newer processors. Well, I have numerous old computers. Most of them are like piled up over there. The one down below is a Pentium MX 233. The one in the middle there is a Pentium 133, I think. It's a CPU made in this land I live in, the Philippines. Yeah, Intel used to make CPUs in the Philippines a long time ago. And then that computer on there is a Pentium 3 600 megahertz, I believe. And a dual monitor setup, because why not? I always find square screens like this to be better than the wide screens we have for work. These are 1600 by 1200. This is one of my old monitors that has like dead lines over there. The only problem with these monitors is that they have quite a bit of input. They have a bit of latency, so they're not good for games, but they're good for work. Albeit it's a bit sloppy because of the lag. But if you want the resolution, these monitors are good. I want to find better monitors like these that are 1600 by 1200 because I love that resolution. I really like it. I really do. But no one makes square monitors these days. Every LCD display, it's no. The newer LCDs have faster response time. This one is just one of the older ones that have a slower response time. So yeah, it's a shame. I want square LCDs. I feel it's more professional than a widescreen. Widescreens are wank, or at the very least 16 by 10. 16 by 10s are not very common. I prefer a 4 by 3 because you're programming, and when you're programming, you're looking at a long list of code vertically. So you want the vertical resolution. 4 by 3 is like a good balance between that or something. I don't know. I just like square, really. I can live with a wide screen, but I prefer square. Or I'd like to get one of those monitors that are like 2560 by 1440. Those would be great. I suppose with a wide screen, you won't have to do this split monitor setup for if you want more horizontal real estate, I guess. But there are those stupid ultra wides these days. I don't see the point of ultra wides. They seem very impractical for me. For work, they're good for games and movies, but I don't know. I don't think they're very good at for work because you want the vertical resolution when you're doing programming. I guess with horizontal, you can view multiple terminals more at once. Also, this monitor, this one here is like the screen is is rotting slowly. It's like, yeah. If I could like create my own company making LCD monitors, I would most definitely make square panels. And if I can do it, I would like to also bring back CRTs, bring back the 21 inches that can do 2048 by 1536, and maybe try to push the technology to push higher resolutions. Because I feel CRTs are really good at scaling. They can display whatever display resolution very sharp, 640 by 480, very nice and clean. Full 1280 by 960, very clean. You can't do that on an LCD. It only looks clean when you're displaying at its native resolution. If you're trying to display lower, it looks a little bit soft because of the scaling. Yeah, you mock them for not having much vertical real estate. What's the resolution of those 5x4 monitors? Is it 1280 by 1024? I can actually do 1280 by 1024 on this Mitsubishi, but it won't look very good on the converter. Well, it does look okay, but I could barely read the text. Things are a little bit stretched horizontally. That's why I adjust my monitor to look like 5x4. So. Well, I'm going to have to eat some lunch shortly after this, so I'm gonna kill this stream shortly. Just going to stick around for a bit for some discussion. Yeah, but yeah, 1280 by 1024. I can definitely do this on this monitor, no problem. You just have to get used to the 60 hertz, which I'm successful at. I would love an LCD monitor that can do 2048 by 1536. I would love that resolution. On my Mitsubishi, last time I tried that mode, it started looking a bit soft. I think it's already pushing. The native resolution of that monitor, or according to its EDID, was 1600 by 1200. And I think you can do 120 hertz on that if you use interlace, so you get 2048 by 1536 interlaced 120 hertz. Because usually a monitor that can do 1280 by 960 at 60 hertz can do 1024 by 768 at 120. So yeah, I wish I could restore that RDF223H. It still sort of works, but there's like a severe convergence problem that I think can probably be fixed by adjusting, but I don't have space to work on it. There's no workshop area that's big enough to work on it. So yeah. But anyway, I guess that's pretty much it for this stream. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I might continue playing through Shadow Warrior in the next stream, or I might go back to Donkey Kong Country 2. I've played it a bit off stream to get through that bit where I was stuck for a while and reached the save point. I forget the name of that level. I think it was Gusty. It was a windy level. Yeah. But Why not for the heck of it? I'll just shut down this computer. Streams ending anyway. Fast shutdown, by the way. One thing I like about this converter is it displays standard color bars when there's no signal. So that's nice. You can use this as a quick video tester, I suppose. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this stream. So yeah, LameGuy64 is signing out, and have a good day. See ya.